Hey guys, Matt Wick with Chatley Marine. Today we're going to take a look at a 2025 Sea Hunt Gamefish 27. Sea Hunt starts their Gamefish series at the 25 footer, which is shown here. And then the boat that we're discussing right now is a 27 footer, and then you can go a little bit larger to the 28, and then I don't have a 30 in stock right now. We sold our last one, but you can go up to a 30 foot. But the Gamefish series is designed for that customer who wants a serious fishing boat, you know, tons of fishing options, accessories, but also wants the ability to take the family out on it. So if you're looking more for a boat that, you know, more family stuff that you can fish on, I would look more at the Ultra series. But again, the Gamefish, what we're focusing on today, is designed for that customer who wants a really, really nice setup fishing boat, but also wants the ability to take his family on boat rides and be comfortable out to the sandbar. If that sounds like you, keep watching. Before climbing in the boat, I do want to go through some of the specs. Boat's 27 foot 5 inches long, has a really, really wide beam of 9 foot 9 inches, and you can kind of see how far they carry that beam to the bow. So that's what gives you so much room in the bow of this boat from front to back. Has a max horsepower rating of 500 horsepower. However, the Twin 200 do a phenomenal job. Fuel capacity of 179 gallons, dry weight of 5,600 pounds, and has a dead rise at the transom of 21 degrees. So they do a variable degree dead rise. So at the transom, you'll have a 21 degree transom dead rise. At the midship, it transitions to a 24 degrees. And then, of course, at the bow, you've got a really, really sharp entry, a 60 degree dead rise. Bow, get a shot of that. So it's going to throw that water way away from the boat, make for a very dry riding boat, comfortable ride, and you can see the Carolina flare, just how much flare is on this boat. Climbing in the boat, the very first thing you'll notice is the spacious bow area with the electric table. You do have plenty of room to seat 4 or 5 people around the electric actuated table. Very deep bow area, recessed, powder coated grab rails with cup holders perfectly placed throughout the bow of the boat. With the cushions installed, there are plenty of room to lay out. It's a very wide platform, more space up here than any of the competitive boats that we sell. Very deep, so you'll feel safe when your children are riding in the front of the boat. Tucked away just under the bow, you do have storage, and it comes with a Sea Hunt logoed wine bottle opener. The table can be lowered to make a full bow filler and includes the bow filler cushion. And when the table is no longer needed, it hides away perfectly in the floor. With the cushions removed, you do have a spacious bow fishing area, plenty of room to work or make your way to the front. It also incorporates dual 148 quart insulated fish boxes that do drain overboard. And on the starboard side box, you do have integrated rod storage, and again, this does drain overboard, so if there's any blood in there, it'll go right out the side of the boat, not down to the bilge. And 140 quart storage in the floor, plenty of room to store 5 gallon bucket, cast net storage bucket, or just additional gear. Continue to work our way around the bow. You do have a recessed grab rail for boat riding hanging on. You do have integrated rod holder, cup holder combinations on both sides of the bow, oversized cleats, bow windlass controls. Windlass anchor is a standard feature on this boat, and again, symmetrical on the other side. Taking a look back at the console, you will see that you've got a spacious seat in front of the console, very comfortable for 2 adults, and there's plenty of walking room to maneuver even when the table is in the up position. If you do like this boat but are interested in the coffin box, you can also get this same boat in the 27 coffin box, and I've got a video. I'll try to do a video of one of those when I get it in. Moving from the bow to stern, you'll see there will be 2 JL Audio speakers mounted in the just behind the backrest. Mood light, also that's a standard feature, as well as they do a great job. I'll point out their drainage system. So this cup holder, when it rains, a lot of boats, the water just runs right down into the bilge compartment. On Sea Hunt, you can see everything's plumbed to the floor. Same way for the backrest here, that second one's plumbed. So when you get water in there, it doesn't go to the bilge. Everything goes to the floor and then bails out the back. But moving again towards the stern, you can see your powder coated rails, full length combing pads, bolster pads, oversized pull-up cleats, additional speakers at midship. They do have a nice feature on the starboard side. In the gunnel, you got tackle storage, place for your pliers, knives, and then in gunnel rod storage there with the tow rail, which is a nice feature. Again, you can put your foot under there if you're going to gaff a fish and hold yourself in the boat. But rod holders along the gunnels, cup holders, and then the combo cup holder, rod holder at the stern. Same thing on the port side. Move to the front over here, walk you back. Everything's kind of laid out the same, with the exception of the side entry door. It's on the port side of this boat, and you can see that here. The side entry door on this is a two-piece. It's a very tall door. The top piece will open up like this, and then the bottom swings in, and there's a magnet to catch that. So if you are using the boat with the door open, you don't have to worry about that door slamming. You'll see the side entry ladder mount here, or if you're going to be island hopping, you can hook your ladder over there. It makes a great place for kids and family members to get on the boat if you're island hopping. And I'll point out while we're right there, you do have additional mood lights and the high capacity drainage system. So those are flush mounted on the floor. That's going to be standard on anything 25 foot and bigger. Taking a look at the transom of the boat, you will notice that this boat has the optional rear bench seat. It's a great option if you're going to be doing some family things other than just fishing. Gives you additional seat in there, and of course that is removable, and I'll show you that in just a second. And they do incorporate a seat into the walkthrough, so you got a cushion there with a backrest. And again, this opens up to pull fish through, or makes getting on and off the boat from the dock a lot easier, in addition to the side entry ladder. With the rear bench seat removed, just take a look at how much room you have to work at the stern of this boat. That's really one thing that separates this from the Ultra Series, is how much room you have for fishing with that seat removed. You also notice you've got easy access to the fish box. This is a 250 quart massive insulated fish box. You can see the depth of that thing. And again, it's finished off really nicely. You've got a lip here, gaskets, so they do a good job. Live well back here is 27 gallons. Open that up and you can see inside there, and there's an LED light, clear lid with the Sea Hunt logo embossed on it. While I'm back at the stern, I'll show you some of the other unique features. One thing they changed over the past few years is access to pumps and things in the bottom of the boat. So they do have an access hatch here. You open that up with those static hinges, it'll stay right there. And again, everything's lipped, and you can see the drainage system once again. Try to get up under there where you can see if the phone will work, but it is plumbed. But just notice how much room you have to access pumps, fuel water separators, the through-hole transducer, and how nicely everything's finished out in here. So they've really stepped up their game in the last 5 or 6 years with their rigging. And you do have additional access to pumps if necessary in front of each engine. We do choose to option our 27 Gamefish with the Ultra Mezzanine seat with the built-in aquarium style live well. And you can see with the cushion down, it gives you 2 additional seats. So if you're entertaining, boat riding, hanging out, give you additional seats. But if you're fishing, this will lift up, and you've got the Sea Hunt embossed logo lid here, static hinges, and a nice size live well here. I believe it's 40 gallons. And you also have, kids love this, but the aquarium style side of the seat as well. Moving on, you do have 4 rod holders on the back of the seat, 2 cup holders built into the back of the seat, fold down armrest, tons of storage inside here for vests, things like that. Ply holder, knife holder, rigging station on the side of the door. Independent bolsters for the captain and co-captain, so one can sit, one can stand. Footrest folds down here, and there's a great tackle organization system on the other side. So you've got trays that slide out, you've got additional storage here, and stainless steel ball bearing trays that pull out here. Freshwater system is standard on the boat. On the side of the seat here, you'll have pull-out freshwater shower, And of course, you got to have your bottle opener. All Ultra 275s are going to come standard with the powder coated integrated fiberglass hardtop with the mister system. The rails are recessed into the console, so it doesn't take away any of the walking room in the console. We do have this particular one color matched, so we've got the slate blue under the hardtop as well as the to match the slate blue on the outside of the boat. Mister system is standard, and we'll go over some of the lighting features here in just a second, but quick look at the console. The boat is standard with a electric actuated windshield at the front. It is glass, tempered glass. It's not acrylic like a lot of boat companies use, so you don't have to worry about the cleaning it with Windex or damage done by certain cleaners. Plenty of room to mount dual 12-inch Garmins. It is standard with a 12-inch Garmin, the 1243 XSV with a Garmin through-hole transducer is standard. Standard with a 150 transducer. You can get the B175, which is the 1 kW transducer. Standard with a JL audio system. It does have 6 speakers. Comes with an amp to power the 2 above your head. Nice switch layout. Clearly labeled. Easy access. Built-in cup holders. Again, the electric shifting throttle. Push button start. Trim tabs with the electric actuator. It shows you the position of the tabs. Dual footrest, glove box, and the stainless steel wheel that's tilt with the vision knob. All the Ultra 275s and 27 Gamefish do come with the SeaDeck Helm pad, Sea Hunt logo, and a perfect place for storing phones and things that you don't want sliding all over the boat. Standard with a compass as well. They did, starting last year, and this is a 2025 model, so it does include this, integrate that glove box. Great place for putting a wallet or additional items you want to keep high and dry. Nice layout for switches, and it is standard with the Garmin VHF radio. And these are networked together so that the DSC feature will work. If you do get in trouble offshore, you have a distress button right here on the VHF that will send your coordinates to the Coast Guard. It does have to be registered with the Coast Guard and some steps that you got to do to make that work, but all this is standard on the Ultra 275. Taking a look in the head area, you do have a very spacious head area in the boat. There is LED lighting in the head area, the storage shelf here, life jackets, batteries for trolling motors and anything like that. Porcelain head with a macerated overboard discharge, step down, side entry ladder storage. Comes standard with a 4 battery system, dual engine cranking batteries, and then dual house batteries as well. And again, storage hooks in the console, and then access to your wiring. They do a great job with their fit and finish. Taking a look at the transom of the boat, you'll notice that the trim tabs are recessed under the hull. Comes standard with dual ocean LED underwater lights, oversized cleats. In addition to the side entry ladder we mentioned earlier, there is a dive ladder right here. You pull this pin, it slides out, and nice feature. It goes way down in the boat, so it makes getting in and out of the boat super easy. As far as the rigging goes, I want to point out the attention to detail again. If you'll look, all the Sea Hunt and Yamaha wires are encased, so there's nothing just hanging out, random wires. Everything's built into this tube, goes into the engine. It looks really nice. And again, this is electric steering, so no hydraulic lines. As far as the engine goes, these are the new Yamaha electric engines, fly-by-wire, shifting throttle, standard with twin 150s. You can see we stock this with twin 200s. That's what we choose to stock here. We feel like that's a great way to purchase this boat. And you can, of course, upgrade to the twin 250s. I'll try to put a performance bulletin up so you can see for yourself the performance. But twin 200s do a phenomenal job. I don't think you need anything more. And I also want to point out on the Yamaha engines, I really like how they have these raised decals. Something small, but man, it looks really good. The raised Yamaha logo, raised 200 horsepower logo. They do a great job with everything. Before I close out the video, I do want to point out one more thing that a lot of people don't consider when they're buying a new boat, and that's the trailer. We have made the decision to upgrade ours to the all-welded, custom-fit aluminum trailer. So you'll notice everything's welded here, every bolt stainless steel, every cross member is aluminum, nothing hanging down below those those cross members to drag the ground. We use cypress wood bunks, aluminum wheels, torsion axles, radial tires, LED lights, sealed hubs for the most part. And we use a fountain bow stop to make loading and unloading super easy. A lot of people will skimp on the trailers, and you don't really need one until you need it bad, and then it's important. So when you're comparing, make sure you're getting a nice trailer. You know, we recommend the all welded trailer. It'll load and unload much easier. You don't have to worry about U-bolts rusting off and having issues down the road. So something just wanted to point out before I close out the video. One last look at the 2025 Sea Hunt Gamefish 27. This is again the forward seating option, but we also have the coffin box option in stock. If you're in the market for a new Sea Hunt, before you make any buying decision, please give me a call. I'd love to speak with you, answer any questions you may have, and try to save you some money in the process. We've got a huge selection of Sea Hunts in stock, a bunch more on order. So if I don't have in stock what you want, I'll be happy to order you one, make you a great deal on it. But give me a call, 910-930-1803. Matt Wicker at Chatley Marine, 910-930-1803. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day.